No one ever really asked me, why do you do push-ups? It's a given. I do push-ups to condition myself. Now, what about when it comes to taking notes? You might actually ask me the question, see you in class all the time taking all those notes in that notebook. Why? Well, that's an easy answer too. Condition. When I'm doing push-ups, I'm physically conditioning myself. When I'm taking notes on something, I'm conditioning myself mentally, and I'm conditioning myself morally. So I'm conditioning my mind, and I'm conditioning my heart. And I hope that you realize that conditioning your mind and your heart are just as important as conditioning your triceps. All right, now I'm going to give you 4 reasons why taking notes is such a big deal. Number 1, it increases your focus. Now, if you're anything like me, and I'm guessing a few of you are, when I was in high school, my brain would be off in about 100 different directions when I was trying to read a book. So I'd have open up a book, and all of a sudden my brain would be thinking about Phi Ed class and cribbage and donuts and girls and whatever and this and that and the other thing, and the last thing that was going into my brain was whatever I was reading or trying to actually think about. Magic. You put a piece of paper in front of you and a pencil, and your brain starts to actually focus in on that book. So you can actually start to condition yourself here and here via that, and you can stay focused on that and magically not think about donuts. Number 2, taking notes helps you remember things. Now, you might think that your brain is extremely special and you'll never forget anything, but the reality is it will. I just read an article that by taking a note, it actually increases your chances of remembering something by 7 times. So when we're talking about conditioning yourself mentally and morally, the idea of writing something down can give you that increased opportunity to learn from it before you actually forget about it. Number 3, when you take a note, it automatically becomes a future reference for you. So in an academic setting, like sitting in this classroom, you are taking a note and you might refer back to it if you're writing a paper or taking a final or something like that. But the art of note-taking and the idea of conditioning yourself here and here goes way beyond writing a paper or taking a final. It spreads outside of the classroom, and it's nice to be able to look back on some of those things that you actually read and thought about so you can refer back to it and then really seal in that lesson for this and this. Number 4, the last reason that notes are really important is that they inspire reflection. I think this is the most important reason why we take notes. So when you're reading something is going to be very meaningful to you. And if you can take the time and actually figure out why you're being reflective and what is important to you or meaningful to you, it might not necessarily be meaningful to me. And your notes are going to be a way to reveal that. So those are the 4 reasons how notes can actually make you a stronger person. So 1 is it increases your ability to focus. 2, it helps you remember things. 3, it becomes a future reference for you. And 4, it gives you that opportunity to reflect. Thanks for taking a couple minutes and listening to me talk about note-taking. I appreciate that. And I now challenge you to grab a notebook and a book and a pencil or a pen and jot down a few things that you're thinking as you're reading. Don't be afraid of being wrong. If it comes from within you, it can't be wrong. It won't be wrong. It's from within you. So good luck on that journey to condition yourself mentally and morally. I'm going to get back to conditioning myself physically.